There's woo! Hey man, we said good evening, good evening. I better look like. Oh man, what a day, what a day. I don't even know how long this is gonna be, man. Depends how many people come in here. You feel me? Oh. So, you know. Oh. Probably get my little fitted up. Oh. I don't want it too bad, you know. They just gotta sit up, try to be a little comfortable. Got a variety of topics to talk about. It's gonna make it real quick though. It's not nothing to be too long. How's everyone doing though? All right, everybody get started in a minute. I should name this like round 3 as well. I'm probably gonna edit this out too. It was round 2 and round 3. Round 2, round 3. There we go. I don't know if it's gonna let me. Okay. All right, y'all. We can get started in here. I'm gonna share the screen. So as you guys can see, I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. So Chargers, they actually wrapped up round 2 and round 3. Now we end up drafting. So we end up drafting Sante Samuel. Actually, I wish I would have done a reaction video on that. So we drafted Sante Samuel Jr., man, Florida State. Now I knew this kid had a lot of athleticism and he was very good. And you know, he's 5'10". He's not like a big solid guy, but he is very aggressive. And I think, you know, coming into this upcoming season, this is something that we need. You know, this is something that we can get the momentum started. Something that we need as a team to fill in that cornerback position, Casey Hayward. All right, so I'm probably gonna pull up his little stats and everything, but we're looking at with Sante Samuel. You know, his father was really good. I remember his father used to play for the Atlanta Falcons, then later with the Philadelphia Eagles. He was really good. I mean, you have to really, the way he read routes, freaking amazing. I didn't think his son was actually gonna play ball, but like, yeah, man, he got into the NFL and we picked him up. That was a solid pick. That was a real solid pick. So I'm really I think he ended up had like one interception, and obviously he was like pretty much breaking a lot of things, tackles. So this is something that's really good. So I'm like to share and show you guys this stuff. But now we end up drafting a wide receiver, man, from Tennessee. And I didn't know who he was though, but I mean, I looked at it. I was looking like we do need another weapon. I understand, people in the Chargers fans like, oh, I'm so bad, I'm so angry. Why did we get? I'm like, look, bro. I mean, we end up getting, um, yeah, Josh Palmer. That's his name. We end up getting Josh Palmer, man. I think just to add another weapon for Justin Herbert. It's not a wasted pick at the end of the day, man. I mean, yeah, we got Jalen Guyton, we got Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, though. But at the same time, I believe that Herbert, if he was able to deliver the ball with Tyrone Johnson and these individuals, I'm pretty sure with Josh Palmer, I mean, this is something that he can do. I mean, this is something that he can kind of utilize in the scheme. And you got to think about it. What I was so impressed with Justin Herbert is that Justin Herbert didn't even know nothing about the playbook until freaking Tyrod Taylor. He had that freak accident when he was trying to get like some type of medication on from the injecting to him in his chest and ended up puncturing his lung, and he had a panic attack. So they had to activate Justin Herbert right then and there because Tyrod Taylor was supposed to be a starting guy, and this is a guy who never started in the NFL, and he ended up playing superb. I mean, yeah, he threw like one interception that kind of cost us the game against the Kansas City Chiefs. But I'm looking like, dang, man, if he can, him being pressure for 217 times and with that horrendous offensive line, I'm pretty sure adding another weapon is not going to be, bad. Okay. So, I mean, people on Twitter was saying like, oh my God, we got Josh Palmer. I mean, dude ain't that bad, bro. I mean, from Tennessee, Canadian. I mean, it's good. I'm just glad we got the cornerback. So now for round 4, and I think we end up getting who else did we end up getting? Yeah, I think that was it. But yeah, I think for round 4, we do need to get a defensive edge. We need to address the situation with Joey Bosa. Joey Bosa needs some help. We need to get after the quarterback. We need to do a little bit better than that, and that's the best way to help out with our defense. All right, so I'm gonna read this. It says Chargers decided to go back to the offensive side of the football after drafting cornerback Sante Samuel Jr. in the second round by drafting a player familiar with his wide receiver Josh Palmer from Tennessee. Now, after finding out he was the newest Chargers selection, Palmer spoke to the media, admitted he hadn't spoken to the Bulls during the process. So, was he surprised? I'm just so happy because I think anything that would be surprising was just to go to the Chargers. They're such a great team to play for. Just this moment right now, I can't even put into words. I haven't stopped smiling yet. The younger receiver grew up in Brampton, Ontario, Canada, but after participating in football camps in the U.S., he started turning some heads. He and his family decided to transfer to St. Thomas Aquinas High School in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, where he met the Chargers' second-round pick. Palmer recalled that on his first day of practice, he lined up against Samuel. He put his hands on me, but he's going to be excited to be reunited with him and just go to work, said Palmer. Yeah, man. I mean, it's like Palmer had a good head over shoulders and everything. I mean, I think Brandon Staley wants to really create a good, uncomfortable atmosphere of, young men, just playing for each other. And I will say that before Anthony Lynn got fired, he did gave that culture to us. He did giving us like a way like, okay, let's be motivated, let's be dedicated. We fresh, we 0-0. We 1-0, we 2-0, despite if we're like 6-5, 6-4. If we lost a game or close game, he was like, "Look, bro, we 1-0, we 2-0. We're gonna keep moving. Let's go. Do 2 claps." You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we need that type of motivation. I think that's really good. But with Brandon Staley, I knew that he was pressuring Tom Tesco. Like, we cannot just leave a decent or a solid corner still out here on the round for other teams to pick up. So following that, I have to say I was really pleased, man. I was really pleased with the Josh Palmer, like I said, the Rashad Slater, uh, Sante Samuel Jr. And now we got who else now? Oh, this one individual. I think it was the tight end, McKinney. McKinney. Yeah, we end up getting him. So yeah, Trey McKinney. Now, Trey McKinney from Georgia. They say he's like a run block. I think that's good. I mean, we still had Steven Anderson and everything, and Jared Cook. Like I say, this tight end position was one of our first needs. So I mean, I think this was like a common sense one. Los Angeles Chargers made Georgia and former Florida State tight end Trey McKinney their third round selection with the 97th overall pick on Friday night. He's a threat to stretch the deep middle. He's a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's an athlete. ESPN NFL draft analysis Mel Kiper Jr. said he's got really good hands and he's a good attitude kid. We'll see, man. I think this is good. I can't really like. I know I don't fault this. I mean, I know some people like who is he? Like, I mean, I don't know who he is either, but I mean, 6'4", 246-pound McKinney. I mean, we do need a tight end. I mean, like I said, after losing Hunter Henry, I mean, what else can you do? So it's just Herbert needs some weapons. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to tell like Chargers fans, like, stop being emotional, bro. Like, it was one time we was very judgmental, and I was one with Justin Herbert, and you see how he won the Rookie of the Year. Like, come on, man. I mean, this dude is amazing. So I mean, I think with McKinney, we can fit him in the scheme. He can block, open up some doors for us. And actually for Justin Jackson and Austin Eckler, I got to think about that as well. So, I mean, that would be actually a good asset for the team. You know what I'm saying? So, I can't really get too upset with that, So this is something that I think we can roll with in many ways. So, once on the field, they said McKinney proved a versatile player, showing good blocking skills while catching 6 passes for 108 yards and a touchdown. Okay, McKinney was on the NFL radar before arriving at Georgia. Having impressed scouts during his 3 years at Florida State. Okay, Jim Nagy, executive director of the Senior Bowl, and a former NFL scout with New England, Seattle, and Green Bay. Okay, has said McKinney would be a better pro player than he was in college. He's really athletic. He has the size to play at the line of scrimmage. Nagy said for a big guy, he can drop his weight and create separation. This is something we need. Something we need to create separation. What I was thinking about too, I mean, I was reading, they were saying that we may need to get another running back. I don't know. I mean, Justin Jackson, I'm kind of satisfied with Justin Jackson, Austin Eckler. Henry, man. What's up, John B? John B said Packers and Washington football team is what is being described as very serious and developed. Talks about potential Aaron Rodgers. Oh, really? Hold up. Are you serious, John B? Yeah, because Aaron Rodgers, man. Aaron Rodgers, man. He was trying to go to the 49ers, I heard. I mean, a lot of press and people on Bleachers Report was talking about that. And that's crazy though, because I mean, I can't really fault Aaron Rodgers because I mean he played for that team for the longest, man. And you see how they done him wrong. They disrespecting him, bro. Like last year, they ended up drafting Jordan Love instead of giving him like weapons. You can see he did everything he could with Randall Cobb and all those individuals, man. And like, bro, like you mean to tell me y'all just gonna sit up here and just like not give him no type of talent? I mean, and he been like in multiple playoffs. Y'all went to NFC Conference Championships. They went to divisional rounds. I mean, the guy ain't trash. Just give him what he needs, bro, and just build around him. He can get you another Super Bowl. So, I mean, you can't really fault when Aaron Rodgers making that decision. You know what I'm saying? Washington football team offering 3 stars and 3 first reportedly. Okay. I'm at to see that though. I gotta look at the Washington football team though. I'm gonna look at what's going on though. Yeah, man, because it's I don't know, man. I'm gonna look at the draft grade so far though. But Washington football team is decent though. I think they, like I said, they still rebuilding. And they kind of need to, Ron Rivera is a good coach. Even though they in the NFC East, but then again, the NFC East.
Are you getting me anything from
the NFC East is a little tricky though. You know what I'm saying? So they had Jamin Davis, linebacker from Kentucky. Okay, this is one of my favorite picks of the draft. He would be a special player in a talented team. Yeah, Washington football team needed though. Like I said, I know they had an addition with Chase Young. They trying to compete. Like I said, they got to compete with them Cowboys too. Cowboys end up getting Michael Parsons, man. What y'all think about that? I was like, well, Michael Parsons. I was like, oh shoot, and he seemed kind of stellar though. He seemed like he's like, hey, I'm ready, bro. Let's go, let's get it. So I always like to see how the Cowboys is going to do, man. We got to see about that though. I think it's going to be an interesting thing. But with the whole Aaron Rodgers thing though, what team would he go to? Because he's clearly unhappy with the Green Bay Packers. We all know this. He's unhappy with the Green Bay Packers, and he's to every right. So, changing coaches was Mike McCarthy. Yeah, Matt LaFleur. It seemed like they went 13-3, but I don't know, man. I don't know. But how about them Patriots? So them Patriots, man, I don't know. They looking kind of nice though. Mac Jones, and I'm thinking about the people that I end up getting in the free agency too. So this NFL season is going to be a real interesting take, man. I'm still going to follow it next tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? For round 4, I really have to see about that. But I'm just sticking with the Chargers right now because that's like my favorite team. But I'm really happy, man. What the Chargers are doing so far. We need a defensive edge though. Joey Bosa is a solid player, but he can't do everything by himself. I'll still feel comfortable with the secondary. We have another addition, and we have the ability to get after that quarterback, man. We cannot allow quarterbacks to have time because they're gonna pick our secondary apart, bro. And I think we need a safety too. We need another safety, bro. I should think round 4 get an edge rusher, then get a safety. You could get another running back, but but like I said, Brandon Staley is defensive minded, man. But then we got 2 6th round picks draft, so I think we should be okay. I think we should be all right. I think we're gonna be okay. I have nothing to worry about. But let me look at this tight end here. Trey Mckinney. Never, this was really interesting here. Let's see what he can do for us though. Numbers 97. Oh my freaking ads, right? Wait for that to be over. Yeah, man, because I just want to see. I just want to see his highlights, see what he got and stuff, man. All right.
With the 97th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Chargers select Trey McKinney, tight end, Georgia.
Well, we talk about drafting traits. What you see with Trey McKinney is he's got tremendous speed and athleticism. When I say limited production, he only caught 6 balls for 108 yards and 1 touchdown. But when you just watch him run around the field, even when the ball's not coming to him, you see how big he is, and you see how
he's hard to tackle.
You think you got a chance for some upside with this selection. And when you think about the Chargers organization, I'm not putting him in this class, obviously. But once upon a time, they found somebody without a lot of experience who was pretty athletic. And they had something they could dream on. I'm not saying he's Antonio Gates rich, but I'm saying as an organization, they've been able to done a great job of developing this position for a long time.
And he caught more passes at Florida State before he transferred to Georgia. Remember, that's a big run-heavy offense. They had to go through a lot of that with Stetson Bennett at quarterback before JT Daniels was able to come back from a knee injury, take over. Now they can throw the ball downfield more. But this is a kid who's going to develop and become a much better pass catcher as a pro than his numbers were this past year.
He's aggressive,
much better in the run game.
And that run of Georgia players, you see right there now 6, but 3 of them have been just right in the last few picks. Monty Rice, Ben Cleveland, and then here the tight end. So,
but I think that's going to open up doors for us, like I said, in our run game. We could get another running back, to help out. We'll see. But we got Joshua Kelly though. I mean, we're not bad. I'm gonna just stay to the edge rusher. I don't know, Chargers fans, man. I mean, if y'all watch the video, but with Trey McKinney, I think it's okay. I mean, but I will say with the Sante Samuel one, I truly believe in my heart that's a steal. But we still addressing these needs here. We still gotta address these needs here. Yeah, so yeah, man. I mean, it's slowly come to a close. So yeah, man, we just gotta bring a winning culture back to LA. I think this is so far, Tom Telesco, he's very intelligent. Is what he's doing. He's very intelligent what he's doing when it comes to like picking players and for our team. So I gotta commend him for that though, man. And like I said, I got much respect for Rashawn Slater. You gotta respect Rashawn Slater. I mean, especially after having an addition with like Brian Bulaga, great tackle from former Green Bay Packers, Corey Lindsey, Matt Failer. It's decent, it's decent. We need to protect Herbert, man. We don't can't risk him getting hurt, even though we got Chase Daniel in the back. So this is something that's good. And also too, I would like to see more production with Mike Williams. I feel like, with Anthony Lynn when he fell, realizes that it was hard for them to fit the scheme, fit our offensive scheme. Yeah, he gets open because 9 times out of 10, when we throw the ball to him, he catches it. He's like a deep ball threat. So he can catch. The guy is very productive, man. But I'm looking like, let's use him for like, down the field. Let's use him more like for slants and stuff, man. Like let's include him in our offense. I feel like we just kept throwing it to Keenan Allen. Don't get me wrong, Keenan Allen's some freaking beast, man. But we just gotta. I just feel like we can do a little bit better, So I think with the mastermind, with Joe Lombardi, I think he's gonna do good, man. He's gonna bring like good works for us. Okay. So far I give this A minus. With the picks so far. So we're gonna wake up in the morning and stuff early, and then we're gonna finish this off with the round 4, see who's gonna be on the team. But I'm pretty sure if the draft room is smart, they can go ahead and get like a little edge tackler. So I think that would be great. Well, yeah, man. So now we have EDP, right? So and the crazy part is about EDP is that this was an individual that I used to kind of look up to in a way, someone that I kind of admire. He actually gave me the encourage to make sports videos on YouTube. I've been messing with him for a minute, like 2012. Like the guy is freaking funny, man. Like he did. I remember he did like movie review. He did stories. He talked about one time he threw hands nearly with a 13-year-old. And got caught up. And those you don't know, he was living under a mountain. So EDP, man, like, so he got caught up, allegedly trying to meet up with a decoy of a 13-year-old, right? And this guy's 30 years old. And so predator poachers from Chet Goldstein actually, catching the young man, right? So they was like, hey, they got all the text messages, the whole 9 yards. He didn't even deny it. It was evidence there. He's like, yeah, I admit it. He has sexually attracted children. It was just freaking ridiculous. I'm just like, wow, bro. Like, and and that just goes to show you that you have no confidence in yourself. You can stoop to that level. So I'm looking like EDP, bro. Like, all the success that you had in years, you're gonna go to that, right? Like, you can't get someone that's your age. Yes, I understand that he's overweight and everything, not that attractive, but I'm pretty sure it's someone that like his type. Like, it's no excuse, This was when common sense kick in. So he's been banned from Twitter. I don't know, not Twitter, I'm sorry, but from on YouTube. I think he deleted his Instagram. But what I discovered and I actually learned is that, predator poachers, of course, that's like a well-known organization. They do catch predators and stuff, and which is a good thing. I don't think they should be going out here running free because kids are at risk. But at the same time, though, I look at it like they kind of messed up with the laws and stuff. So that's why the police was unable to, charge him, because I didn't know, according to Steve Rhodes, because he used to work for them, he said, like, when you're trying to catch a predator, you can't message them first with a decoy account. They have to message you first. And when they message him, because now they can look at it like, oh, okay, now you just set them up. And which they kind of did, but he fell for it. It's still in the wrong, But at the same time, man, legally, they couldn't, charge him. So I think what right now with EDP is, even though he's not going to jail, he's not being charged, I think he should. He's probably laying low at this particular moment, getting a lawyer, and he should be seeking therapy. He should be trying to, like, for real, like, watch his back, man, because people don't take too kindly of this, man. You know, and I'm really sure his YouTube career is like over and everything, man, on this particular moment. Because I mean, I was talking to my friend Iman from YouTube. It could be he may be gone for like maybe a year and a half. I'll say about a year and a half. He'd probably be gone, and might come back, but he probably will get a lot of dislikes. You know, so I mean, it is what it is. I mean, that's the risk that he took, you know, and he's been doing this for a while too. I remember before like the accusations came, I used to defend him. I'd be like, man, because he got all these trolls, and these trolls always want to prey on his downfall. They always want to say, oh yeah, you know, you ain't nothing, EDP. Like I seen EDP grow from nothing to something, man. I mean, even then when he was coming out, he was somewhat popular. He had like, I think like 100,000 subscribers, close to it, around there. Like he was getting big, man. I remember one time he had 200, 300,000 subscribers. Like the dude was freaking good, man. He was like on his craft, hilarious, bro. But when whatever you do in the dark, it comes to the light, man. And that's a prime example, man. And you know, because I don't take too kindly to this, because it's a lot of people, it's a lot of kids, man, because kids are innocent, man, and you know, they don't know any better and stuff. And when you have someone that's of age and, you know, and grown and has some type of, you know, evil spirit and doing things like this, man, you know, want to do something sexual to them, that's not good at all. I mean, they should not be walking around on this earth. According to what Gold Sting and his crew, very unprofessional, and the Sting operation just didn't really, it exposed him, but at the same time, legally, he's not going to be prosecuted. So it's nothing really you can do at this point. I mean, unless he, you know, be dumb enough to get caught again, you know. And that's a whole nother story. Then you have a proven track record of his wrongdoing. So, but you know, I mean, it's gonna show you. It's like, yeah, be careful, man. Like who you around with, man. Who you you know, take advice to, because I mean, everyone is not perfect, but you wouldn't think that this individual will go out like this, unfortunately. You know, and what was really crazy is that Mary, he broken down crying, saying my mom did not raise a pedophile, but hey, you know, maybe she didn't. But at the same time, though, you can't put your family in this situation. You know, you chose to do what you wanted to do, and you got caught. You know, what's up, Sponge? What's up, SpongeBob? What's up, man? What's going on, man? But yeah, man, you know, and it was just heartbreaking, you know. I mean, because at first I didn't want to believe it, because you know, I'm looking like, why is this dude trending on Twitter? I'm like, what you know what I'm saying? Is he on Tosh.0 again? And that's what really, you know, how his channel grew substantially, man. So I'm looking like, dang, bro, when I heard about that, like, bro, like, you into children, bro? I'm like, EDP, bro, that's a no, man. I mean, I don't care how successful you are. And this dude, and this is how crazy it is, bro. This dude, like, and I don't know what he's doing in his personal life. You know, I'm just judging based on his videos, but he goes on a live stream and he can talk about literally anything. And he gets like, at least he makes like $2,000 in one stream, in one night, bro. Like he made $2,000 in one night, bro. Like, and he does that. Can you imagine doing that every single day? Like for real, man. So I'm looking like, bro, like I think last year he made at least $500,000 alone just from YouTube. He doesn't even have to work a job at all. Like, yeah, that was literally his career. You ruin that just to get something. Oh my God, bro. Like, just to be with children, bro. It's just ridiculous. I'm just glad that it didn't get too far to the point it wasn't a real person. You know, then you get caught saying, oh, I was just trying to get a cupcake. Like, come on, yo. Man, I'm glad you're doing good, SpongeBob, man. I'm glad you're doing good, man. Appreciate you coming in. I guess you're new to the channel. I appreciate you talking about a lot of things, man. But yeah, man, it was just very sad, man. You know, I didn't really expect that. I did not think that was going to happen in this future. But like you said, man, like I said, you know, you gotta be careful, man. It's some crazy people out here, man. You know, and you know, he gotta watch this back, because people don't take too kindly on this stuff. Yeah, it is a big disappointment, man. You know, I mean, like I said, how successful he was. And like I said, he gave me the courage to make YouTube videos and not care what people think, man. Remember, he bought his first car. You remember he used to take the bus a lot. He used to walk a lot. He used to talk about how he used to get messed up and bullied in school. Like, you wanted him to have a success story. And yes, he's trolls a lot. He was always addressed the trolls. The trolls always want him to fail, but he always managed to rise up. You know, I mean, yeah, I might not agree with a lot of his political stuff. You know, I'm not going to sit up here and say like, oh, he was a saint in that. No, not at all. But it's it's just unfortunate, man. You know, I mean, it's something that you don't want, you know, have happen, bro. He said, I really enjoy what you talk about and all the topics. You're a blessed individual, man. God bless. Oh, thanks, man. Thank you, man. I know you. I appreciate that, man. And I gotta show you too, man. Yeah, I'll try my best, man. Talk about a variety of things. Like originally, like my channel, you know, like it was just about sports, but I want to do more than sports. You know, I just want to talk about everything. I just like to kick it and chill. I like to talk about things. Yeah, a lot of people not going to agree with everything I say, which is okay. That goes to show you that you're human. But let's just at least have a civil conversation. Hey, speaking of that, I actually made a video. You probably seen it, but it was a gentleman from the Holiday Inn. He had like a huge meltdown because he couldn't resolve a situation with a customer, and so he ended up hitting himself multiple times, and he headbutted the computer. I think he broke the screen, and he ran onto the back and started crying. And like I said, man, and I was telling people like, look, bro, I'm not down on the young man, but I'm just saying what he did was unprofessional, and the customer was wrong on that sense too. He didn't have to record anything, you know, everything don't have to be on tape. You know, and I was just saying, like, for that young man in his shoes, because I used to work in customer service for 5 years, so I know how to do it. Very cool, man. Especially, I worked, like I said, I worked in a trauma hospital before, and it was hard. It was extremely hard. So, and you know, people cussing you out, people want to do things to you. I understand it, you know, but at the same time, though, you still have to remain professional, and you have to always try to come up with a solution, man, because you know they always had the company say the customer comes first. Now unless the customer is definitely harassing you, he's trying to like put his hands on you, I told him you had the constitutional right to defend yourself. But going out and unfolding like that, it's not a good look, man, because a lot of companies gonna look at that like, well, you know, it's gonna be it's gonna be some days that, you know, you're gonna have to make a decision. It's gonna be, you know, some pressure going in, and we don't want you going in and, you know, harming the equipment or harming yourself because you couldn't take it. So I think he's gonna, you know, be a bad candidate for that. And I was just telling him, like, I was telling people that I'm not trying to disrespect the guy, but at the same time, it's different ways that you can, you know, solve an issue. You don't have to just break down like that. You can do that behind the scenes. But when you're a representation of a company, yeah, when you're a representation of a company, you know, you have to always remain professional. I know it is. You sign a contract. That's just how it is. You know, you sign that application. You put yourself up there. People suffer from mental illness. You got people who are in professional jobs with mental illness. I understand it, but I mean, he did call them derogatory terms because according to his Reddit post, he called him the F word, you know, call him a big homosexual, you know, talk about his sexuality. So, I mean, yeah, that can drive anyone over the top. And people do have bad days. I get it, man. But I mean, at the end of the day, I look at this, bro. I'm here to pay my bills. I'm here to put food on the table. You ain't paying my bills. Whatever the stuff that you say to me, if you ain't trying to help and develop my life, you're irrelevant to me. You know, and I just wish he would have had that mindset, you know. But like I said, man, I mean, people, you know, go through things. But I think when I was doing a little bit more research, they end up giving like $40,000 to his GoFundMe page. So I don't know if the dude got fired, but he can use that money to help sustain himself and get another job. SpongeBob said, I agree. Life in general requires patience. Yeah, life does require patience, man. I mean, I'm only 27. I mean, I only, you know, speak from my experience, but yeah, it does, man. I mean, patience is a virtue, man. You know, what I really get my inspiration from is that, you know, the sun always going to come up. Well, it depends for the most part where you live at, but let's just say for this reason. But the sun comes up, you know what I'm saying, every morning, right? You know, and then the moon's shining every night. Regardless if you're having a bad day, regardless if, you know, if things are not going your way or anything, man, the sun is going to continuously do its job. The moon can continue to do its job. That's all it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Bird said, "God bless you, God. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. What up, Killzone Jones? What's going on, man? What's going on? How you guys doing? Yeah, we are, man. Yeah, I see it. I'm gonna have this open discussion for some people, man. I'm gonna, you know, um be more friendly for you guys, man. I appreciate y'all guys coming in here, man. I know it's late. I ain't expect a lot of people to come in here. I know it's late. But yeah, man, I like to talk to you guys, man. What are your thoughts about the NBA? My thoughts about the NBA. I see now. I don't watch the NBA like that anymore, man. I do. I am. I'm not too ignorant about it. I know about, of course, the Lakers and stuff, and the Nets. The Brooklyn Nets got a super team now. I think the Brooklyn Nets are on top of the Eastern Conference and everything. And so they on top of the Eastern Conference right now, and I'm kind of cool with that. I'm still a big fan of Detroit Pistons though, but like I said, in 2004, 2005, in that year, in that era, when the Pistons were like super freaking big, bro, and like when they won the championship, I was on it. But I stopped watching it, and I started watching the NBA around like 2012, 2013. I just thought, no disrespect to LeBron James. I think LeBron James is probably one of the best basketball players in our generation, but I just felt like, ever since, we did that super team with the Miami Heat and every team, it seemed like a lot of teams started like copying that. The NBA starting to get very too predictable for me. So that I just stick with the NFL. I feel like the NFL is a little bit unpredictable. It's a little fun, and I just like it. So ladies and gentlemen, we have my boy DJ Killzone Jones. Hey, Killzone, man, listen, man, it's a blessing because I am so elated. I'm so blessed and happy that YouTube was like, hey, dude.
Well, wait a minute. Oh, he hit the button, y'all. So y'all gonna have to roll with your boy, you know what I'm saying, till he come back. But yeah, man, shout out to Young Link, man, for having me up on here. He hit the he hit the button right when he said that. But yeah, we're gonna keep it rolling, man. Um, yeah, man, Link really been putting in that work, man, really been going in. He inspired me, to kind of step up my game. And we got Tales of a Simp podcast together, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just really, really happy for him, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really, really happy for him. I'm happy, that a lot of things fell into place, with his career, with, his family, his wife, and, those different things, man, that, like everything is kind of like falling into place for my boy right now. So I got, I'm off screen because I'm a little comfortable right now. But what I'm saying, I was actually on my way to sleep, but I had saw,
Okay.
I had saw that you was on, man. I said, man, let me holler at Nick real quick, man. So I gotta be up and at him in the morning. But yeah, bro, I'm glad that they let you up out of YouTube jail.
Yes. I feel like I feel like a free man, dog. I was like, "Whoo, God is good. I'm never taking this for granted again."
Yeah, man. It was, boy.
Yeah,
I'm trying
man.
to tell you, bro. Cause look, I'm about to turn it back on up, man. Like, I've been going back in with the vlogs, and I'm still trying to learn. They didn't switch this algorithm up again, but I'm gonna figure it out again.
Yeah, speaking of that, on the CPM, like when I noticed that so it kind of makes sense. So basically what I'm getting at is like, kind of be creative with you're talking about too when you go on live. So I was like, okay, that makes sense. So the ads can support your topic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I was like, it's just come from trial and error though.
Yeah, man, cause when I was going crazy back in the day, it was just like, okay, if you make a hip hop videos, you can make a whole bunch of hip hop videos.
Right.
If you was doing a lot of live streams, you could just keep doing live streams, and then But now the game that kind of changed a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I see where certain topics get big, certain topics kind of stay where they at, and then yeah, I mean it's man. It's so beautiful, bro, that that
Yes.
folk kind of got monetized, and
Oh my gosh. It feels great, man.
You still going up, like, man, it's
yeah, man. And you're going to there too, like I said, man, and it's like it's a blessing, man. Like, just and it's hard too, man, but like it just goes to show you that, man, you being consistent, like it will start turning around for you, man. And just do this out of love, bro. That's all it is, man. Like I said, people like O'Shea and everything, he's doing this out of love. Like you do it because you love to do it, man. And it's gonna work. I mean, of course, people gonna say, "Oh, you can't do this, you can't do that," but hey, man, it's just like going with that gut feeling, man, and just do what makes you happy, bro. Like then the money will come in, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the end result, man. All right, God bless you too, SpongeBob, man. I appreciate you. I'll come. We'll be in here tomorrow.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, every day, man. You got to do this every day. I'll be telling
Every
you,
day.
I like Killzone, man. I'm looking like, hey, you wake up and brush your teeth every day. Hey, why not be consistent with YouTube every day?
Yeah, man. Like people, look, man. People don't understand that.
Yeah.
If like I've been working every day, bro. I've been
Yep.
working like at my job every day, and I've been doing YouTube every day.
Yep.
And bro, it's crazy, bro. Like I'm going back through now, seeing which videos I can monetize and which ones I can't monetize. Like it's crazy, bro. It's really, really crazy. And it's a wonderful, incredible feeling when
Yeah,
you can.
it is, man. And
Yeah, bro.
hey, man, I was gonna give you a suggestion, man. I would like for you to play more MLB The Show. That was kind of entertaining, man.
Yeah, I get back on there, man, but they need to patch it, bro, for the current gen consoles because I feel like they kind of just halfway did it. And wait a minute, hold on here, trying to make sure. Yeah, I'm on here now, seeing what stuff can be monetized and what can't.
Okay. Oh, and also too, Killzone. Yeah. I've been doing like, and also too, I heard. Yeah, I know you don't be doing a lot of cussing, which is good too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm making sure, bro, because they,
Don't say certain words. Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
That's good, man. But yeah, man. Dang, what else I want to talk? Oh yeah, I got to talk about one more thing. Then I'm probably gonna head out.
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, lay it on me, man. I'm here for
So
a
like,
minute, man.
yeah, I don't know if because I already talked about the EDP thing. So what it looks like it's not gonna be charged. That's the
No,
update.
he didn't do nothing. So I mean, if he had
Yeah.
did something, then but I mean, his YouTube career still over though. So it's like,
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I'm just like, bro, how you messed that up, bro? Like, come on, bro.
He was making so
And
much
he just
money,
be
bro.
and he just doing him. Like, it's like, bro, what are you doing? Like, come on, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
Like it's like, man, he threw it all away for being like, what did he get out of it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what did he get? Like, and that's the thing, bro. Like, I learned in my situation, and I'm not gonna go back too deep into it, but I just learned in my situation, bro, that women and trying to score and doing all of that, bro, like that stuff really, as you get older, you realize that it's really not, I mean, it really is worthless if you're not with the person that you really, really love, bro. Like I done been with several different women, not like a whole bunch, but enough to where, and still even in the shape that I'm in, I have my days, and I feel like I'm getting better. I feel like I'm be able to, make it do what it do and
Right.
have kids and all of that. But it's just a mind frame that I'm in. You know what I'm saying? And even getting back to where I was, I'm like, I don't even want to get back to that same mind frame that I was in because
Yeah.
you don't, you know what I'm saying? Like people don't really think of how that affects you. And I was watching this video for, what was it? Hot Damn I Rock. That
Oh,
guy,
right. Yeah, I mess with him.
and,
Yeah.
and he had a video where he was talking about, it was like girls, girls,
Girls,
girls.
girls, girls. Yeah.
And he was talking about like how a lot of guys get on to, wanting to be sexual, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really just to prove to other people that, hey, I got it going on.
Right.
Like it's really not to,
Yeah.
it's not conducive. Like it's like
Yeah.
you're doing this, you start off doing this because you're in competition with everybody. And then it's like with me, you wake up one day and it's like, bro, what am I doing?
Mm-hmm.
It
Mm-hmm.
is, it's like, damn, you really look at all the time and the money and everything you spent. You look at
Yeah.
all of the decisions that you made, and it's like, man, is it really worth it?
Yep.
In the end, is it really worth it? Like, is it really like, and that's what I want all the guys to really see and to really understand that, you can't, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, don't base your whole life on trying to score. Like, it feels good.
Yep.
It's, one of the best feelings in the world, but at the same time, don't make that be your main goal and main focus, because you're gonna lose out on a lot of money, a
Yep.
lot of opportunities,
And
a
waste of
lot of,
time.
you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Um, you're going to lose out. Um, you're just gonna lose out. Like, you're gonna lose out each and every time because you don't, you know,
The
you forget.
distraction. Yeah.
You get addicted and you forget that, hey, I'm doing, what I'm saying? I'm trying to be in a relationship, or I'm trying to, go and accomplish these things. And it was just like, bro, I was in a haze in a daze, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And when I had my incident, I was like, you know what? Let me chill on this.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just chill on this, because I'm seeing that it I'm seeing that this is detrimental to me. This can and will kill me if I don't get a handle on it,
Yeah. Yeah.
And I really want the guys out there, man, like, you feeling like you alienated from the women, you simping, like, work on yourself and the right women to come to you. You ain't gotta go all the way out your way. I mean, you still gotta have a little game and a little savoir faire, have some good conversation.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't have to not be yourself and not, you know what I'm saying? Just chill. Because
Well, see,
when you start trying, go ahead, Link. My
oh no,
bad.
no, I was gonna say that's the hard part too, because as naturally as I was talking to my wife about this, just the human beings in general, but naturally human beings don't want to go through challenges naturally. You know what I'm saying? We don't like opposition too much. And actually, as a young man, if you don't have the tools, right? Remember we talked about this. As a young man, if you don't really have the tools and you really haven't been faced with just pressure or conflict, you tend to run away from it. So when like, you're gonna start feeling incompetent about yourself, you're gonna start overlooking your blessings because now you're looking like, okay, I'm trying to get this woman, but you're not okay with yourself. You're not confident in yourself, and you don't have those tools to do that. You feel like, and then on top of that, you feel like your success is going to equate with how many women that you sleep with or how many women you're around with. And that shouldn't be the case. Life, like, having a woman doesn't make you a man. You get what I'm saying? What makes you a man is building, and doing what God has set you to put on this earth, is the work, right? So it's like, and providing a future for yourself, regardless if you have a woman or not, and I think that's what a lot of young men, especially if you're sheltered and stuff, you might not understand that. You know, and that's I think that's where it comes from. And so, like I said, we don't. And this is EDP is just one example. This is probably many other people suffering from this. He's the one that just got caught. But it's just like with him, no matter all the success he had, right? He made $500,000 alone last year off YouTube. Very successful, right? But he still then had no confidence in himself. Couldn't get a woman that was, because according to the text messages on the decoy account, he said I couldn't. Well, he was like, it's an age gap. He's like, I understand that, but I can't. Not too many women around my age don't find me attractive.
Exactly. That's what he said.
Yes.
Oh my God, bro.
So and it's like he got stooped down to that level. He got stooped down to that to that low,
bro.
Like,
and I'm gonna say this real quick. Tricking is all it's I'm gonna say this. It's your last resort. Cause I'd rather for y'all to be out here, and I don't really promote it, but I just say if you feel that strongly about if you feel that you're missing out on something, I would rather you go out there and trick. I'd rather you go to Vegas. I'd rather you go somewhere. If if you're scared of getting caught,
I'd
rather you go do that than go do what he did. You know what I'm saying? Because that is sick, bro.
Oh yeah.
And then on top of that, bro, it's like, bro, you can change. Like at that point in the game, he could have kept going, got a trainer. If BFP the Pac-Man, he from Detroit. Shout out BFP the Pac-Man. If he can be in the gym and he can be himself, just as big as you, looks just like you. You're a little bit taller, so you look a little bad built. But I understand that because I'm tall and I'm a little stout, but I get it. If he can still pull women, it's like, bro, you don't have to go that far. And it's like, bro, you didn't just destroy everything you work for. And it's like
he built so much.
Now you gotta go work somewhere. And yeah, you're not gonna have it on the record, but everybody gonna know that's you.
And for what? Your whole reputation is messed up, your internet. Like, he had a good life. You mean to tell me all you have to do is get up in the morning and be yourself? I remember one stream, he made $2,000 in one stream, bro. People have done it. No, and then the crazy part was he wasn't talking about anything of substance. It was just like hey, I'm just staring at the wall. That'd be the name of the title. Or I'm on I'm in the bathroom taking a crap. That's the title. And then people will be like, bro, he will give him $100 just to roast him. He'll like, hey, bro, I'm gonna pay you so you can roast me. And you get what I'm saying? Like,
bro, come on,
he had it so easy.
He would sound like O'Shea on them live streams on steroids.
It was like, bro. He was like, people was like, hey man, roast my friend Jay, man, and gave him $200 in the super chat. I'm looking like, wow.
It's like, bro,
if you made 2,000, just think about the math on this. You make 2,000. Let's say on average 2,000 every time you go live, right? And say you go live like twice a day, so that's $4,000 in one day times 365, bro.
Bro, I'm just saying, man. Like
come on, bro.
You had all this money, and then it's like you got away with it the first time.
Yeah, he got
Come on, bro. That was a sign from God, bro.
Yes.
It's a sign from God. Like, I look at what I did, what I went through as a sign from God, bro. You got to slow down. Like, I mean, you just gotta slow down, bro. It's like, and I'm glad, you know what though? I'm glad what happened to me, bro, in retrospect. And you know what it is. I ain't gonna say it on here. I don't want to mess nothing up. We ain't gonna tell that story no more. I done told it about 5 times. But the point is, I'm glad because it put me in that space to get back to the basics and get back to what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
And when the right chick come, because I mean, I said it on, Tales from a Sip. Like, it got to the point where the girls was starting to come. They didn't care that I was a big dude or whatever. Like, I'm talking about fine women talking about come cheat with me. Like, married women wanting to come to my house. Like, they was married. And one of them was married to like a big older guy. But she wanted to come. I'm like, and she was serious. Because I found her on, well, I ain't gonna tell the whole story, but I ain't gonna tell you where I know her from. But I would just be for real. Like, I'm like, bro, I tried to find out, and she's an older lady, but I, was gonna add her on Facebook or whatever. And she keep denying me. And I'm like, oh, she really wanted to come over to my house. Like, I'm talking about a girl pulled me to the side who was married. She was separated, but she was still married. And she was like, yo, I'm trying to come over your house tonight. I'm like, I'm not finna cheat with you. No, you ain't finna have this man already stalking you and slap fire. Like, you know what I'm saying? And slap fire out of you gonna add me into the mix. No. And I wanted to bad though. She was bad link. Like, she was little ghetto, little street, little hood. But man, hands on your knees, hands on your knees. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just saying, but I saw what it was for what it was. And I realized, bro, that, that's not something that I want to do. And that was me slow, because back in the day, boy, I would have been like, oh, hell yeah. Another chick I was talking to was cool with a homeboy of mine from, that I knew.
Yeah.
And I bagged up off of her. I stayed with my girl, but it was just like, bro, it was a little bit too close for comfort. And I'm just here to tell y'all, man, that, stay focused on what you're trying to do.
Exactly. Bill.
All that stuff, and see, you a man. You ain't like a woman where she got to 35 to have this baby. You can wait till you 40, 45 to get your play on. And they don't have to know.
I remember my dad. Yeah, exactly. Because I remember my dad was telling me, like, I mean, you got the rest of your life to be having sex. You feel me? And then once you start doing it, it's just like, okay, so
it's like after a while, you be like, damn, like every night, anyway, I used to get mad at O'Shea. I'm like, O'Shea, bro, what the hell you talking about? You be getting tired, bro. And then after I start working them 12-hour days and come back to the crib with my ex-girlfriend, I'm like, girl, get off of me. Go wait, we going to bed. I'm talking to her. I don't tell, like, we the whole house going to bed. I'm in that mug like, yo, we going to bed.
You cut the whole lights off, everything.
Yeah, I cut the TV off like it's my spot. I'm over there like, yo, we cut the soft music on.
It's like every night.
Everybody going night around this.
Man, every night, bro. That is funny. That is, yeah, man.
I'm just saying,
that's just how that is, man. I mean, but it's this is why this is why we do this though, Killzone. Like I say, you on my platform, I'll be on your platform, your channel and stuff. And this is why we do this, man, because we need a voice. We need a voice for the shelter brothers, man. If that makes sense, man. For the brothers, for the
man, because your mama made. Let me just tell you something. Your mama has made you a simp, bro. Because she wants you to be a simp. Because she, a lot of us came from single parent homes.
Yeah.
And she don't want to get embarrassed no more. That's all it is. She don't care nothing about you being, not having no kids or nothing like that. She just don't want you to have a kid in her house. And she gonna do everything in her power. She ain't gonna let you have no company. She gonna threaten to kick you out. And she probably will. I never tried my mama because I need
right.
I'm just saying, like, bro, you know what I'm saying? You scared, you be lightweight scared of your mama. But here's the thing, though. You need to be thinking about getting the hell up out of there. Because, bro,
Oh
if
my
I had
goodness.
known what I know now, wouldn't the
And
hell?
don't get me wrong, bro. Don't get me for a hold up. We might say that for Mother's Day. I love my mom to death, but it's just like, man, I'm glad
No, we
I'm
can't
not
go
over
in
there.
on them on Mama's Day,
No,
bro.
I was
They gonna
I'm just glad I'm not over there, bro. Oh my goodness, I would have got annoyed.
yeah, man. Especially when you talk, bro. I still look at you a little sideways when you told me, what you told me your wedding story, bro. I'm still
Yeah.
looking at. I ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna let you tell that story. But I said, bro, you
Yeah.
did what? Then when you told me, I was like, bro, you got some cojones, because boy,
No, because I was kind of. I don't think my mom listened to the podcast, but I was just kind of like, I was just kind of like frustrated at that. We're good now. We're good now. Shouldn't, I explained that for another time, but for the most part, but we were, yeah, at that time though, I was kind of frustrated. I'm like, why, making it difficult than what it is, But I
yeah,
will say the blessing is since I got married, I would say so far, like on my mom's side of the family,
everything been Gucci. You said that.
yeah,
So yeah,
right. My mom's side of the family's been a lot better as far as the communication. And that's simply because okay, my mom showed up and I was like, dang mom, thanks, mom. And I was like super freaking nervous the day before we got married. My mom, I was able to talk to my mom was there for me and my dad and stuff. So I had a lot of respect for him after that. But for the most part, before all that, I was like, but it's all good. It's just family stuff. But I had to, sometimes as a son though, you gotta kind of stand up to your parents a little bit. I mean, I know you gotta respect them and honor them. I understand that's biblical, but you still gotta stand up. You get what I'm saying? Like if you see something that's kind of out of place, yeah, they raised you, but you still gotta kind of like, hey, this is my life too. I still gotta live. And
and then you got to also be like, you got to also make sure that you get up out of there. You
yeah.
need to be stacking your money and all that, cause forget that girl, bro.
See,
You gonna
yeah,
lay up with that girl,
yeah.
and you gonna lay up with her, and you gonna get tired of her, and you gonna want another chick, and you're gonna have to figure out how to lead her, but you don't want to hurt her feel. And then I'm gonna say this too: when it's time to go, it's time to go. But don't tell the one thing I did wrong. Don't run down on chicks telling them they the one and get the tricking and all that.
You're the one I
Like
love.
if you gonna
You the best. Yeah,
yeah, if you gonna be out here tricking, don't be out here lying neither.
yeah,
Cause I'm gonna just keep it 1,000 with you. You could flat foot trick, and you could get all of it, because that's all y'all want. You gotta be honest with yourself.
mm-hmm.
When I got hurt, bro, I realized, bro, that 90% of the women I was dealing with, I was only dealing like the only thing they could bring to my life was sex, bro. That
Yeah,
was it. It was
yeah,
like they wasn't sharing no videos. They wasn't,
right.
they wasn't
Yeah,
doing
supporting your movement. Yeah, I got you.
anything.
Yeah,
Like bare, I mean, some of them did, but barely, and it's all conditional. I got to be with you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
mm-hmm.
bro, I'm telling you, it don't. I'm telling y'all, if y'all watching this or listening to this, like, I'm telling you, bro, go and do your thing. The girls will be there. The people will be there. The friends that you want to keep it real with, they'll be there, because that's another thing too.
Yeah,
If you want to hang around, dude, like, you got to make a decision to hang around. If you want to be out here slaying, you need to
mm-hmm.
go hang around some slayers. You know what I'm saying? If you
Yeah,
want to play, you need to hang around some players, and you need to soak up the game. Don't act like you know everything. Watch how they move and adapt it to your game, and you got to be confident. I got girls, like I said, now they want me to come see them. or they
Right.
want to come see me. Like, they still want to be down. And I'm not saying it to brag because I appreciate them, because like in this time, it's like, damn, like who could I run to? Because it's not as sexual as it was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
And
get it.
so,
Yeah.
yeah, man, it was just like, bro, I had to get locked back in.
Mm-hmm.
And I want everybody that's listening to the sound of my voice, y'all don't have to wait to get to something like this happens for me. But I'm glad, because you got to admit, you got to go in the morning, you got to pray, you got to look in the mirror and admit,
Yep.
hey, I got a problem with sex. I'm sexually frustrated. My
Mm-hmm.
mom kept me in this house. Because bro, I had girls back in the day, because I had a key to my house who wanted to come over my house. I'm talking about when I was in middle school, they was like, yo, you got a key to the crib. You know what I'm saying? And you know how many girls I could have snuck over my mom's house when she was at work? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I could have snuck
That's
hella.
funny. I told you I had the same. I could have done the same thing when I was living with my grandmother, but I didn't want to do that because first I had a lot of respect for my grandma, and then too I was thinking ahead because it could have backfired. You get me?
Yeah.
It's like the only place that I can live at, and then you know what I'm saying. And I'm like, if she kicked me out, where I'm gonna go?
And that was the
Yeah,
biggest thing, bro, that
yeah,
I'm trying to tell you.
yeah.
I didn't want to go to, because I'm telling you, getting a moment of relief isn't really because I think of the brothers that's on the streets right now.
Yes,
What did they do? It's like, bro, that's why when I'm working, I be tired. Like
yes,
right now, I be tired. I know I'm be tired, but I be working. I be like, yo, I gotta make it, because I'm not trying to be out here with these folks, man. It's hot, it's cold, it's rainy. You gotta be out here, bro. And you don't want to be that guy that when people ride by, and God bless all the people that's homeless and that's going through, because you don't never know their story.
yes,
Some people got set
yes.
up, some
Yep,
people got lied on, some
yep.
people even got, arrested and went to jail for stupid stuff. But you got a lot of people, man, that was lazy, didn't
Mm-hmm.
want to do nothing with their life. They was sitting around getting high. They was sitting around chasing females all day, and they lost all their money. They married the wrong chick. They had kids by the wrong chick, and they then bled them out of house and home. And now they out here on these streets. So if you don't think about all the things that you doing in your life, and if you spending 90% of your time chasing a woman instead of chasing what God's purpose is in your life,
Yep.
working hard and the things that you enjoy, then you doing it all wrong. But hey, Link, I'm finna vamp out because your boy got to jump up fresh and early in the morning.
I got
I
you, bro. I
appreciate
appreciate
you
you coming in, man.
having me come on. Yeah, man. And I sent you the topics for Sunday, man, because it's gonna be a
Okay.
doozy. So let me know if we need to, like I said, we need to pre-record some of them, because a lot of stuff be happening in the moment, and we can talk about it,
That's
later.
true.
But
Okay.
yeah, man, I really want to get your take on this Steve Harvey video he put out. And,
Damn,
and
man, I gotta watch
like,
that, man. Okay.
oh man, and it's real short, but it's got the internet going nuts. Like everybody, man, I'm pretty sure Kevin Samuel's gonna make a stream about it Monday if he ain't already talked about it. But
Okay.
Steve hadn't talked about it. A lot of people didn't talk about it. So
Yeah.
yeah, man. So I'm gonna let you go, bro. Have a good rest of
Appreciate
the
that.
stream. I
Appreciate that, man.
appreciate you having coming through.
Yeah.
And till next time, man. I'm out. Peace.
All right. Till next time, bro. Take care. That's boy Killzone. Yeah, man. I'm just gonna wrap this up. I just want to talk about the Alchemist too. That's one thing. I think that's the last topic that's going on right now. So this one was actually good. This one is an EP, very short, and it's called The Alchemist. This thing is of ours, and I'm a huge Alchemist fan. I mean, I think he's very talented producer. He had people like Earl Sweatshirt on here, Bodie James. I heard Pink Sufu, Maxo, and so this is like the underground rappers, man. Nobles, TV dinners, Holy Hell was like my favorites, and Loose Change, and then he had the same songs that were instrumentals. They were really good, and I have to say I give this like an 8 out of 10. This was really solid, man. I like the beats. If you like clever, wordplay, I say go ahead and check this one out. But yeah, man, I know it's getting late and everything. I'm probably gonna be back in here. I'm gonna be back in here on tomorrow evening. Got another podcast to go on to. So with a friend of mine. So that's gonna be interesting. So I want you guys to stay tuned for that. And I'm probably gonna start like posting this on Facebook as well, you know, so I can get more out there, get my topics out there. But that's really all I want to say, guys. You guys continue to like, comment, subscribe, share this video. We'll say thank you for everything, for the support. And yeah, man, we're just gonna continue to grow, man. Like I said, we got the super chat going. Everything when you guys donate, money goes right back to the channel. Appreciate you guys for everything you're doing. Thank you for everything, man. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video. You guys take care. Have a good evening. I'm out. Deuces.